Welcome to our kitchen, where today we're crafting a delectable treat, ultimate vanilla ice cream. Let's delve into the delightful process. First up, grab your saucepan and pour in the luxurious combination of double cream and full-fat milk. This creamy base sets the stage for our decadent dessert. Now, here's where the magic happens. Take a vanilla pod, slit it open, and scrape out those precious seeds. Those little black specks hold the key to intense flavor. Gently heat your cream and milk until they're almost dancing with bubbles. This is where the vanilla infusion truly begins, filling your kitchen with a heavenly aroma. While that's simmering away, let's turn our attention to our egg yolks and golden castor sugar. Beat them until they're thick, pale, and positively luscious. Next, we're going to marry our two mixtures together. But remember, patience is key. Temper your eggs with a bit of the warm cream mixture to avoid any scrambled mishaps. Once combined, return everything to the saucepan and cook until it's transformed into a velvety custard. Keep stirring and watch as it thickens before your eyes. Now, let's cool things down a bit. Transfer your custard to a bowl and nestle it into a bath of icy water. This step ensures our ice cream base is perfectly chilled. After a relaxing chill session in the fridge, it's time to churn. Fire up your ice cream machine and watch as the magic unfolds. Soon, you'll have a smooth, creamy mixture ready to freeze. Transfer your churned creation into a container and pop it into the freezer. Patience is a virtue here, my friends. We want our ice cream to firm up nicely. Before we wrap up, let's sprinkle in some fun facts about this delightful dessert. Did you know that vanilla is the second most expensive spice in the world after saffron? Its exquisite flavor and aroma make it a prized ingredient in many culinary creations, including our beloved ice cream. Vanilla ice cream has been enjoyed for centuries, with its origins dating back to ancient civilizations like the Romans and the Chinese. However, it wasn't until the 17th century that vanilla was introduced to Europe, where it quickly became a favorite flavoring. While vanilla ice cream is a classic favorite, it's also incredibly versatile. You can jazz it up with various toppings and mix-ins, from fresh fruit to chocolate chunks to caramel swirls. The possibilities are endless. Fun fact, Thomas Jefferson, the third president of the United States, is said to have been a huge fan of vanilla ice cream. He even recorded his own recipe for it in his personal journal. Aside from its delicious taste, vanilla ice cream also has a rich and creamy texture, thanks to the combination of dairy ingredients like cream and milk. It's the perfect indulgence on a hot summer day or as a sweet treat any time of year. All right, let's dive back into our recipe for ultimate vanilla ice cream. First up, we need to gather our ingredients. You'll need a carton of double cream, full-fat milk, golden castor sugar, a vanilla pod, and 3 large free-range egg yolks. Make sure to have plenty of ice cubes on hand as well. Once you've got everything together, it's time to start preparing our creamy concoction. We'll begin by pouring the cream and milk into a medium saucepan, adding half of the sugar, and splitting the vanilla pod to scrape out those flavorful seeds. Next, we'll heat the cream and milk mixture over a low flame until it's almost at a gentle boil. This step allows the vanilla to infuse its wonderful flavor into the liquid. While our creamy concoction is heating up, we'll beat the egg yolks with the remaining sugar until they're thick and pale in color. This will give our ice cream that beautiful, rich texture. Once the cream mixture is heated, we'll temper the egg yolks by gradually adding a bit of the warm liquid to them. This prevents the eggs from scrambling when we combine them with the hot cream. After tempering the yolks, we'll return the entire mixture to the saucepan and cook it over low heat, stirring constantly until it thickens enough to coat the back of a spoon. Once our custard is nice and thick, we'll remove it from the heat and let it cool down. Then, it's into the fridge for a few hours, or preferably overnight, to chill completely. Once our custard is thoroughly chilled, it's time to churn it into ice cream. If you have an ice cream machine, simply pour the custard in and let it work its magic. If you're making the ice cream by hand, whip some cream until it's light and fluffy, then fold it into the chilled custard. Pop it back in the freezer, stirring occasionally until it's almost frozen. Whether you're using a machine or going the manual route, once the ice cream is churned to perfection, transfer it to a container, cover it, and let it firm up in the freezer for a few hours. And there you have it! Creamy, dreamy ultimate vanilla ice cream, ready to be scooped and enjoyed. Trust me, once you've tasted this homemade version, you'll never go back to store-bought. Bon appetit! Before we wrap up, let's sprinkle in some fun ice cream facts to tantalize your taste buds. Did you know that vanilla ice cream is the most popular flavor worldwide? Its simple yet delicious taste has captured the hearts and stomachs of ice cream lovers everywhere. The origins of ice cream date back to ancient China, where a frozen mixture of milk and rice was enjoyed as a refreshing treat. Thomas Jefferson, the third president of the United States, is credited with introducing ice cream to America after discovering it during his travels in France. Ice cream cones were invented at the 1904 World's Fair in St. Louis, Missouri, when an ice cream vendor ran out of cups and began serving scoops and rolled waffles. The world's tallest ice cream cone stood at a whopping 9 feet tall and was constructed in Italy in 2015. The record for the largest ice cream scoop pyramid is held by Italy, with a staggering 3,100 scoops piled high in 2019. July is officially National Ice Cream Month in the United States, with the third Sunday of the month designated as National Ice Cream Day. It takes an average of 50 licks to finish a single scoop of ice cream. The most popular topping for ice cream in America is chocolate syrup, followed closely by whipped cream and sprinkles. Brain freeze, also known as an ice cream headache, occurs when cold food or drinks come into contact with the roof of the mouth, causing blood vessels to constrict and resulting in a sudden headache. Some of the most unusual ice cream flavors around the world include garlic, octopus, and charcoal. The world's most expensive ice cream sundae, known as the Grand Opulence Sundae, is priced at a staggering $1,000 and is served with edible gold leaf and rare chocolates. The Guinness World Record for the largest ice cream scoop weighed over 3,000 pounds and was created in Canada in 2014. In Japan, there is a popular trend of using fish-shaped cones filled with soft-serve ice cream, known as taiyaki ice cream. Ice cream is not only delicious, but also versatile. It can be enjoyed in traditional scoops, milkshakes, floats, sandwiches, and even as a topping for warm desserts like pie and cake. With these tasty tidbits in mind, go ahead and indulge in your homemade vanilla ice cream creation.